What's up guys? So Photoshop has this new feature called neural filters. So to be honest, I haven't even tried it yet. This is my first time. Rather than a tutorial, I'm just gonna rate each feature whether it's a yes or a no from me, depending on how useful I think it is, realistically speaking. The reason why I'm not really making a tutorial out of this is because of the reviews. Some people are calling it bloatware. Even if you look here, it's still in beta mode. It's not perfected yet. So Adobe is relying on our feedback to improve its features. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into this. Actually, when I turned this on, I had to download each of these features. I think each effect was about like 300 MB. Yeah, let's start with Smart Portrait. So we're using Anthony Mackie's picture today. Congratulations for being the new Captain America. I think as Anthony Mackie, he would have been really happy. So let's try to bump up his happiness here. Okay, I'm not impressed. I'm just going to assume that it's going to look even worse if you bump it up. Okay, I can see why this is in beta. Oh, okay, now he's supposed to be sad. What about surprise? How does surprise look like? So the opposite of surprise is smirking. Anger, alright. I'm just gonna bump it up to 50. I mean, he looks slightly annoyed. And what is the opposite of anger? Happiness, who'd have thought? So if you have anger and happiness turned on, the teeth are smaller compared to just happiness. Alright, sorry for wasting your 1 minute of your time. Let's just agree that the expressions feature is just not really mature yet, so I would vote a no for all three. Now let's move on to the subject. Age. Okay, I want Anthony Mackie to be old, and then maybe he can pass his shield to someone else. I mean, okay, this is a 50-50 for me. Although it's not perfect, I can definitely imagine people using it for reference. Yeah, not entirely useless. So what the hell is gaze? Holy shit, that's so cool. Okay, by moving the slider, you can actually just change where Anthony Mackie is looking at. So at the moment, he's looking at this arrow, this cursor. Okay, definitely a yes for me. This is just so useful. I wish you could make them look up or down also. Hair thickness. I mean, yeah, that's alright. Head direction. Okay, if this is anything like the eyes, I'm gonna be so stoked. Light direction, alright. You can actually change the direction of the light on Anthony Mackie. Alright, this is cool. I'm gonna call this one a yes. Definitely gonna use this a bunch of times. So that was it for Smart Portrait. Let's go to makeup transfer. So this feature allows you to actually just transfer makeup from another photo to Anthony Mackie's photo. So let's see what's gonna happen to Anthony Mackie. So I've prepared a picture of a fellow Marvel cast, Zoe Saldana. Let's see how that's gonna work on Anthony Mackie's face. Okay, I mean, maybe the picture is not high quality enough, so I'm just gonna go with this woman instead. I don't think it's doing anything to Anthony Mackie's face. Alright, makeup feature is a bust. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments below. I do want to know how to use this properly. Alright, let's move on to depth aware. Okay, actually, I don't think this photo is a suitable candidate for this experiment. Alright, so I'm trying it out on Zoe's face instead. Let's see if the depth of field thing works. So, sorry, I misread the description. I thought it was gonna be like some kind of depth aware effect, but it's talking about haze. What hazing does is it removes the contrast from your photo in a sense, and it's gonna make your photo or footage look a bit washed out. Sometimes I use haze as a quick fix for high contrast photos rather than having to play around with the blacks, the highlights, and the shadows. I just play around with the haze slider. It takes lesser time. Alright, so one thing that caught my eye was Colorise. Apparently, it's able to turn black and white photos, like old black and white photos, into colorized images. So let's see what it does. You know what? That is very cool. It's a yes for me. But let's see what these bars do. So I guess now you're supposed to play around with the colors a bit. So I can only assume that it's relying on some kind of AI to identify parts of the photo and then assign it to a color that matches with other references that it gets to look at. So yeah, that's a yes for me. I'm really loving where the future is headed. Now back to Anthony Mackie, so we can try out the last neural filter. Super zoom, wow. Okay, so now you can actually like zoom into an image and not have it get pixelated or blurred out. How this works is you have a couple of these checkboxes here, and yeah, if I click remove JPEG artifacts, you'll notice that Anthony Mackie looks a bit better. Fine, let's just zoom into him a little bit more so you can see the changes. Then I'm gonna go for noise reduction. Not too much though, maybe 3. Yeah, let's sharpen it as well, but not too much also, maybe like 3 also. Yeah, if I turn all of this off, you can see that Anthony Mackie looks like crap here and then suddenly looks slightly a bit better. I'm actually quite happy with this one, although it's not really the best sharpening work that you can achieve. But for something that's automatic and AI assisted, this is great. Anyway, that's a yes for me. So that's all of the features available to me now. If you look here, we actually have 6 more neural filters that Photoshop hasn't released yet, so stay tuned for more. Alright, I hope you guys had a good time editing Anthony Mackie's face with me. So although Photoshop needs to iron out its kinks, I have to say I'm very excited where the future is heading for Adobe. If you guys haven't liked this video yet, please do, and if you guys haven't subscribed to our channel yet, please do too, because it's the right thing to do. Stay tuned for more creative tutorials, and I'll see you in the next episode.